Hey guys, I am a lobster. I had a yard sale today and yeah, sort of got really burnt. And with my fire hair, it is not a cute look. I actually have my lighting down to the only let's see, that's no lighting. And I'm about to, yeah, we about to go no lighting because Anyway, so I had a yard sale today. It went okay. I was hoping to make at least $300 and I made almost 200. But hey, it's better than nothing. So I am working on a missing persons case, but I just didn't feel like doing a downer video. So I was watching someone named GothicSoul Flower. Love her. Love her, love her, love her. She's fucking adorable. She's a cute little adorable little goth lady and she's, love her. And I was thinking of doing maybe another question answer or even what are they called? A tag video. Because the last one I did, I did one in December, but the last one I did was when it hit 150 subs, and I'm at 330 now. So I'm well, I could probably do another one. So she did one about, it was called how to be a YouTuber, why'd you become a YouTuber? So I thought it was going to be questions, but it wasn't actually. It was just people describing why they're YouTubers. And I was like, I'm down for that. Because I feel like there's way too many Logan Paul-ish people and drama channels and the same thing over and over again. So I would love to find other people that just make videos for, fun or just for various reasons. So I figured, hey, let me do this. Now, before I get too involved in that part of the story, I gotta tell you guys a funny part of the yard sale. So my mom brought over a lot of stuff. She brought over some air conditionings, which I'm gonna actually sell them on SwipSwap because they can make more money. Because I'm about that fucking money right now. And a bunch of random stuff. Well, she also brought over, bless her innocent heart, but she brought over sex toys. Now, my mother is in her 70s. My mother, was not taught about sex, is not, before the guy she's with now, she's been with off and on for 30 years, but she just got sort of introduced me 5 years ago into the world of sex toys, which is, I'm totally open and I give no shits. I'm happy for my mom. Fuck yeah, have sex. But she brought this stuff over and she's putting it out and put it at the table. I was Mom, you can't sell that at the yard sale. I have them right here. Hold on. Mind you, they're clean. She never ever even used them. She got her boyfriend bought them for her and she's I ain't doing those using those things. But she set them out and this is okay. This is the wall all body massager. Now mind you, when at Sally's we actually sold this 2 Christmases ago. So technically it's a massager, but really? So it's Mom, you can't. She's well, it's clean. It's never been used. I was Mom, I can't sell sex toys in public. Girl. And then she brought this, the magic wand. I was bless your innocent heart. No, lady, no, we cannot sell. But I told her, I was honestly, I was they're brand new. They've never been used. I was I could probably sell them on fucking eBay or something. But it's Mom, no. This is the fucking 1970s, fucking bad boy, fucking every porn has sex toy. Lady, no, we cannot sell sex toys to children. There's gonna be kids around. We can, no. Anyway, okay, so back to the original thought here. I just thought that was funny. Okay, so basically she watched somebody else's video, which I will try to, I can't remember her name, but I'll link her below as well. I'll link GothicSoul Flower below and the girl that she found the video from. And basically she wanted people to explain why they were a YouTuber, so listen to me talk to you about why I'm a YouTuber. So I started my YouTube channel in 2007 and I made 2 videos. I literally made a video about my body mods. I made a video of my tattoos. And mind you, I had 6 tattoos at the point. And I had a little bit smaller ears, but not by much. And 1 lip ring. And it was super dark lighting. Oh my god. Horrendous lighting. It was a really bad video. It was a 3-part series. I used my fucking regular webcam. There was no lighting whatsoever. And it was just a shit video. This was around the time that I met my partner. So she actually bought me a video camera, but a very small little video camera. One you get at CVS. So I used that and made a few videos. It's just me and her fucking around and being silly. And then I didn't really make any more videos until I started working at the porn store, which is, yeah, the porn store. That's the reason this doesn't really creep me out that much. And I started doing sex toy reviews. The thing is though, I know she never used this, but even though, since it was my mom's, I'm I can't review this. I can't do it. But I started doing sex toy reviews. I worked at the porn store. And because I am very open sexually and I have no problem, I think, talking to my mom about, how she grew up and, how people talked about sex versus, how people talk about it now, I would be, stoned to death. People were fucking harlot, horror. But I feel it's, sad. She talked about, because she's very open. We're, best friends at this point now. And she talked about, how when she was with my dad, back in the day, that he tried to use sex for, once. And she was I'm not using all these dirty sex toys. And I'm there's nothing wrong with sex toys. But like back in like the 1970s, 80s, it was sort of still really, really fucking taboo. I mean, it's still semi-taboo, you know? So it's like actually sort of sad that people like think that way. Like she actually is breaking up with her boyfriend because she's moving far away. And I told her, I was like, well, maybe you'll meet someone, you know, like maybe you'll meet someone fun. And she's like, well, I don't want to get married again. And I'm like, you know, you can just like hang out with somebody and have fun, right? Like you don't have to like be in a serious relationship. Like it just shows the whole like change of like how, you know, sex and love and everything has been since like, you know, my mom was my age and, you know, how she is now kind of thing. So I was like, welcome to the 2010s, mom, have fun. But anyway, so I made like a bunch of sex toy reviews and they were super fucking fun, but I didn't work at the porn store for a lot longer after that. And honestly, the first time I made one, I was actually so fucking nervous because like I'm, you know, representing a company, so I have to be like very professional. And if you guys have ever watched my channel for more than like two videos, you know that I'm not a very professional person. So I'd be like very professional, very like, you know, all that shit. And it was nerve-wracking. And like my first video, I'm like, I cringe at it. And for some reason, it's got like 10,000 fucking views. And I'm like, this is cringy as fuck. But, so I did that for a little bit, but not a lot because honestly, I only worked there for a short period of time. Oddly enough though, I have, my last thing I was supposed to review, even though I'm a girl and I don't have a penis, was penis extenders. And I actually have 2 penis extenders on top of the 2 sex toys I have here. So apparently I'm like bargain bin sex toy seller all of a sudden. I'm like, come into my house and I'll sell you sex toys. So I have penis extenders and that's just hilarious. I was like, how am I supposed to, apparently I'm supposed to find one of my male friends and be like, test this out for me and let's see what happens. Anyway, so I stopped working at the porn store and so of course that part ended in my channel. So during this time though, when I was doing the sex toy, you know, show and tell, I was also starting to make like, just topic videos because as you guys probably noticed, I'm really hyped up all the time. Like I'm very like hyper and I got a lot to say and like rah. And during this time when it was like 2010, I recently moved to where I live now. I had really no friends and I was going through a lot of shit. I was just newly sober and I just was, you know, mad no friends. And I was like, well, I'm gonna be friends with myself. So I just started making videos. Anything was in my head, I just fucking started, you know, rattling out about. And like my first videos are cringy as fuck and they make no sense and I'm just rambling. And like there's a video where I'm talking about my niece's death that I actually have to redo. Because in the video I'm literally like doing this the whole time. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. For some reason I'm shaking the whole, like, I'm like not shaking, I'm just moving back and forth the whole fucking time. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, luckily, you know, 3 or so years on YouTube, I finally figured out how to do like some kind of lighting and like, you know, not look like I'm having a seizure on the camera. So yay. But the main reason honestly was I feel like I have a lot to say, and even if I don't have a lot to say anything insanely important, I never expected to like even have like 50 subscribers, let alone 300, you know what I mean? And I know in YouTube land that's nothing, but in like my brain, I'm like, holy shit, like 300 people like weren't like get the fuck off this channel, like I'm fucking honored. But I literally just did it for myself because like I have so much in my brain all the time and like I don't like being bipolar and not being able, like not taking any medication really for it. Like I need to get it out somehow, you know. Everything that I feel like anytime you hold anything in, it just becomes toxic. And during that time in my life, as I was newly sober, so everything was like so much more intense feeling, and I have a lot to say, and I really didn't have any fucking friends, especially down here because I was new to this area, and I wasn't gonna bug my wife constantly with all the rambles in my head. So I just started talking to the camera, and you know. Again, like I didn't expect to have any subscribers. I don't promote this channel at all. I don't want like my friends and family to really watch it, besides a few that already do, because this is where I get to be like 100% me. So I don't want like people that are my family to watch it because like I got some issues with my family. But that's for a whole nother video. So I started just making like whatever, you know, tickled my pickle, if you will, whatever got, you know, was interesting to me. And that's still where I am. A lot of times I just make videos on whatever the hell's in my head. But I always just... To me, YouTube is a social media platform, like 100%. Like, I know people can make money, and that's great that people can make money, but I really sort of, like, and please don't fucking burn me at the stake, guys, but I kind of wish that, like, you couldn't make money on YouTube. Like, I mean, there are people that, of course, deserve to make money, but I kind of wish that the monetization thing was, like, a lot harder to get to and wasn't, like, ever easily available. Because then we'd have a lot more people that just made YouTube videos because they like to make YouTube videos. Or just use it as, like, a social media platform to talk and, like, maybe make some friends. And, like, that's it. Like, not try to, like, be the next Logan Paul or the next fucking whatever, you know? Not be a fucking drama channel, because right now drama channels are really popular. And mind you, I like drama channels. Like, Penny Page is my bitch. Like, I fucking love her. But, like, there's everyone... Like, the minute, like, the cookie thing happens, everyone was a drama channel. And it's like... Okay, you know, and like, I mean, that's fine. If that's what you want to talk about, like, fucking talk about it. Cool. But at the same time, like, man, I wish more people just, like, use it as like a social platform. And like, not that I feel like I have like anything like really, you know, oh my God, so intense and amazing to say, but I do feel like I lived a pretty interesting life. And I do feel like I have, in my head at least, I have, you know, interesting opinions. I mean, I have a lot of mental illness in my life. You know, I've dealt with some crazy shit just in my family's, you know, world. I've dealt with crazy shit just in general. I have a lot of fucking stories and shit that like, I'm like, how am I alive from? Also, you know, dealing with drug addiction, dealing with mental illness. I feel like maybe I can help like one person. Also just like, you know, just, I don't know. I don't know really what the point of like the channel actually was at first. It was called Nancy Negative because I've always gone by Nancy Negative. I've gone by Nancy Negative as like sort of like a, you know, a fake name since like 2000. So I figured the first thing that came to mind, which it was either going to be, my channel it was either going to be Nancy Negative or Placenta Party, because Placenta Party is my email address. You know what I mean? Like that was the two choices, and I'm sort of happy I at least went with Nancy Negative. Unfortunately, as Nancy said it, because I can't change my fucking name yet, because like, goddamn Google. But anyway, yeah, it sort of just started out as like whatever I wanted to talk about, and now it's still whatever I want to talk about. I just learned how to do things like lighting, and you know, a little better of, you know, having a background a little bit. I mean, my first video I had this like pink sheet behind me, and I can't do that because I just make videos wherever the fuck I'm sitting. Like right now I'm literally sitting on my floor of my bedroom, and this little setup is a small like tripod thing on top of an air conditioner. Ghetto as fuck. But yeah, that's pretty much why I started. I just started because I feel like I have funny little stories to say, and if nothing else, in 30 years, if YouTube's still around, which I hope it is, I can look back at this shit and be like, because I'm sure in 30 years I'm not going to have any memory left because I don't have any really now. So I figured if nothing else, in 30 years I can look back and be like, I did things, I had thoughts, cool. So yeah, so guys, come on, somebody make a video like this. Somebody tell me why the hell you're on YouTube, and please don't be because you want to be famous. I mean, if that's what you want to do, I mean, that's cool, but like, I kind of hate that. I wish we had like, seriously, like I've said this before, like I wish we had like YouTube money and like YouTube like everybody else. So we could just be like social media and just meet a bunch of really cool people and not have to be like, I have to one up you so I can make lots of money and get all them views. Like, I'm happy if like people like my videos, but I literally made a video like last week or whatever about mushrooms because it's a funny fucking story, and I lost 4 subscribers, and I'm just like, I guess I pissed somebody off, but like, oh well. I gained them all back. I'm still up to 330. You know, like, I'm not gonna change anything because I defend somebody. I mean, one of my most popular videos is about me smoking crack. You know what I mean? Like, I want to be 100% me. I don't like to hide who I am at all, and that's like one of the issues I'm having actually right now, like with my family. Like, my mom is moving to North Carolina, and she's giving us her couch. She's giving us like a bunch of her furniture, but she can't take anything with her. She's literally moving in with my sister, so she's giving us a bunch of her furniture and that kind of stuff. But she's also giving me her car, and I could not express how much that means to me, because I really need a fucking car right now. And I've always worked for myself. I've always bought my own cars. It just happens to be a time in my life where I can't really seem to find a job that I can afford a car. And like, she doesn't want to bring the car to North Carolina because she doesn't want to have to change her license and have to even deal with it, you know? So she decided just to give it to me. And of course my sisters always have something to say because that's my family. And like, I knew they were going to. And she mentioned something and she wasn't going to tell me what she said. And I was like, tell me what she said. Because like, she mentioned that one of my sisters like bitched about it. Like, oh, she's getting all the furniture. Of course she's got the car too. And I'm like, so I was like, what did she say? And she's like, oh my God. I was like, you need to tell me, like, Mom, come on, like, you need to tell me what she said, because if not, I'm gonna come up with like a worst case scenario, like, ever. And she told me what she said, and of course she said exactly what I thought she was gonna say, and I'm like, whatever. But like, I don't care, because I know deep down inside my mom wants to give me her car. I actually said no 1,000 times. I actually was like, I will pay for it. No, she won't let me do that. She's said forever she wants to give me a car, so I'm not gonna like, you know what, I'm gonna keep doing those 3-hour bus rides to work. So, you know, my mom gets on my, you know, like my sister won't think I'm a spoiled brat. Like, they'll think I'm gonna be one anyway. So like, might as well. I have worked my ass off. I've never, like, I don't think I'm a spoiled brat. Like, I lived with my mom for a little bit longer than most people, but I helped her pay bills. Like, I've had a job since I was like 17. Like, that's what the whole point of it. But I've come to the point that I can't care anymore. Like, yes, I'm a spoiled brat. I'm a fucking monster. And I'm coming to get you and fuck up your life. Like, anyway, on to other things. So guys, let me know, why did you start YouTube? Why are you here? Why do you belong to the YouTube land?